Today, I'll show you the spoils that I picked up from King Kon 5, including a 2024 wishlist book. Stick around.
DJ LINX is in the building.
Before we continue on, make sure you head on over to djlinx.bigcartel.com and pick up your Austin LeMay limited edition 11x17 art print. The art print is limited to 50 pieces with 100% of the proceeds going to Comics Curing Cancer. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ LINX, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And today I am wearing sunglasses because I am hungover. I just want to get that out there. You're probably looking at me like, yo, this dude thinks he's cool, blah, blah, blah. I'm hungover. Had a long day yesterday, and then I was celebrating WrestleMania Night 1. I am a wrestling fan, and it was absolutely fantastic. So I just want to throw that out there. WrestleMania Night 2 is today. I'm recording this on Sunday, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. But King Kon 5 was yesterday. It's a fantastic con put on by MTG Comics. It's in Jersey, so big shout out to Greg, MTG Comics, The Pressable Defects, Erod 212, Very Gary. It's too many people to name. This is why I don't like naming people, because then it's like, oh, you named them, but you didn't name me. We were set up there, and by we, I mean Comics Curing Cancer C3. It was the first time C3 had a booth at any sort of Comic-Con. It was an absolute blast telling people about Comics Curing Cancer and selling the Austin LeMay art print, and we did okay. So thank you to everybody that stopped by the booth and bought an art print. But what would a Comic-Con be without picking up some books? And I picked up a lot of books here. Oh, before I even show you the books, big shout out to Cliff on Comics. That was the highlight of my day, meeting Cliff on Comics. He is an absolute blast, a phenomenal person, so make sure you check out his YouTube. And I also spent the majority of the day with Izzyverse NYC, always supporting Comics Curing Cancer, and I saw him draw something. I have it here actually in this pile, and the guy's a genius, so big shout out to Izzyverse NYC. Now let's get into the spoils. Before we get into the books, this was the program. So I'll show it to you over here. This was the program for King Kon. Dope. It reminds me so much of like a video game pamphlet that when, you know what I mean, you get your PlayStation 2 game and then you get the video pamphlet. So in it we have, you know, some sponsor information, Artist Alley, 3 Men in the Basement, check out all the socials, and then here your boy made it to the sponsor page. So that was dope. I'm always happy to support our local cons. You know, I've sponsored a few of them and some other things as well. And I'm always happy to support. If I can do anything to help get somebody to talk to somebody else about comic books, I am going to do that. So that was the pamphlet. That holds a special place in my heart. And let's get into some books, right? So there were a couple of exclusives for the show. One of them was this Feral #1. So the new Feral book that dropped, Exorcist Homage. So I picked up 2 of these. I'm not gonna lie, I was supposed to give one away yesterday and I forgot. So I have 2 of them. One of them I picked up for a good friend of mine, so I'm gonna be shipping that out. And then I have another one that I might give away down the line or something like that. And then I also picked up, it says Purple Ronnie, Dan Parent cover. This is the foil, so it's an Archie book. I don't know if it's an Archie or a Betty and Veronica or something like that. Picked this up for a homie. This is number 14 of 30, so only 30 of these were printed in foil. I think there were 100 of just the regular cover, and also that Feral was limited to 100. So I picked this up. This is actually pretty dope. I mentioned Izzyverse NYC before, and I saw him working on this. I won a giveaway on his channel a couple of months back. I, you know, said hold it to you come to King Kon, and then so you don't have to spend shipping or anything like that. And he gave me, it was 3 books and this. So he did this right in front of me. Like, he asked me, he was like, hey, do you want a mask or do you want a hood? And I didn't know what he was talking about. So when he said, I was just like, what are you talking about? But he meant Cobra Commander. So this is pretty dope. Of course, I am going to give this away. And I told him that. And he even told me that. He was like, I know you're going to give it away, but I just want to do this for you and stuff like that, because I always give away anything that I win. And we are going to give this fantastic thing away. It was a thing of beauty watching him work, like legit right there. And he was just so focused and dialed in. Now, I picked up some other books. So there's a bunch of Raws here, a recent book, and then some dope Silver Age stuff. The Raw books, all of these I picked up from Very Gary. So big shout out to Very Gary. I was starving, and then Very Gary strolls in with Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I'm like, yo, my dude, like, what's up? You got a biscuit in them? Like, come on. And shout out to Very Gary. So I got Thanos number 17, so I'm trying to complete that set. You know what I mean? I love Thanos. I have all the trades of this, you know, Donny Cates run and stuff like that, but for some reason I was just like, I need the floppies, the singles. And there you go. So Thanos number 17. The rest of these, picked these up from Barry Gary as well. So these are all Silver Surfer Volume 1. You know I'm trying to do my Silver Surfer thing. Big shout out to the Silver Surfer. This is Silver Surfer number 7. Now these aren't like in fantastic crispy shape or anything like that. I guess out of these raw books, the highest one will probably be a 5.0. Rest of them, I would say it's like 3.5 to 5. Silver Surfer number 7. Silver Surfer number 9. Numero 10. That is 10. Number 11. This is the death of, what's her name? Yara something? The death of Yara Grot, I think her name is, or something like that. Number 13. Number 18. Yo, my head is pounding, yo. Oh shit. I need some Advils. I need Advils and Pedialyte. Oh man, so that's number 18. I have to move this down in the board. I can't even talk. So those are the Silver Surfer joints. 18 issues in Silver Surfer Volume 1. I'm halfway done. So I have 3 slabs and then I have these raws. I have 9 issues, so I'm halfway done. And then this. I kind of got carried away. I'll be completely honest with you. I knew I had an idea that I wanted to get this book specifically from this cat, and that is Mighty Comics and Collectibles Lawrence. Fantastic YouTube channel, fantastic personality, content creator. I really dig his stuff. He went live on YouTube putting up a preview of things that he was bringing to King Kon. I watched and I saw that he had this book, 2 versions of this book, but I had my eye on this one specifically. In King Kon yesterday, in the morning, I went live on Instagram. I've really never gone live on Instagram. I went live on Instagram from New York Comic Con in October, and then I think right before Whatnot show, and yesterday at King Kon. So I go live, I'm going through the floor. Thank you to anybody that jumped in on that live. I'm going through the floor, I see Lawrence, we're talking about blah. I see this book and immediately I'm just like, yo, we on IG live, let's make a deal. Pulls down the book. I'm like, what do you want for it? He throws out the number. I'm like, yo, would you do this? He's just like, let's meet in the middle. There's boom. And then I dropped the wad of cash. I got carried away. I'm not gonna lie. I was like caught up in the moment. It was a book that I wanted. One of my 2024 wish list books. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Fantastic Four number 12. Off-white pages, CGC 4.0. This is the first meeting of the Hulk and the Fantastic Four. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. Wow. Thing of beauty right here. So Stanley Story, Jack Kirby, and Dick Ayers cover and art. And then here it says first meeting of the Fantastic Four and the Incredible Hulk, Rick Jones and Thunderbolt appearance. So I believe this is the Incredible Hulk's 7th appearance after the first 6 issues of his solo series was canceled because it didn't make any noise in the comic book streets. And this was his first foray back into comics. I think this precedes Tales of Astonish 59, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you to Lawrence, Mighty Comics and Collectibles, for working with me, giving me a fantastic deal. I really wanted this book, and I'm glad we were able to work something out on IG Live. The funny thing about that, I forgot to hit share, so that video is lost to the interwebs forever. I wish I hit share because that was funny. I get swept up in the moment, and later on that day, I was on IG Live and there was an AF-15, and I was just like if you watch that one, I did share it. I'm like paused right in front of that, and I was just like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That dude wanted for 3.5, he wanted 40 stacks, and I was just like, my dude, like the last 3.5 sold for like 29, I think it was 28 or 29, maybe 26 if I'm not mistaken. LINX Kicks and Comics was sending me the GPA info while I was on IG Live, and I appreciate you, LINX Kicks and Comics, for doing that, because your boy would have like got swept up in the moment and been like, I'll take it. Anyway, I got all these books. 2024 wishlist book that I am super happy about. All the Silver Surfer stuff from Barry, Gary, and Juan. Thanos, fantastic sketch cover from Izzy. This is not even a sketch. This is like a full-fledged drawing. This is not a sketch from Izzy. And then there's other books that I gotta, pass on to my guy. And that's it, man. Big shout out to, again, everybody involved in King Kon. Everybody that stopped by the Comics Curing Cancer booth to either pick up a print, learn some more information about Comics Curing Cancer, and just say hi that you were fans of the channel. Greatly, greatly appreciate you all. And that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, consider joining the LINX squad, and as always, most importantly, spread love, because this is the Brooklyn way. Peace.